Cross-ups are not a thing in this game because there's a block button, Majin Avocado. If blocking is holding a button, then what doesn't matter what side it's on. That's why Scorpion Teleport is actually not as scary as you think it would be. Because as long as you're holding block, it can't hit you. Like, it doesn't matter if he teleports to the other side, you're gonna block it anyway, so it's just fine. So that's the way it works. So no, most combos do not start from overheads. Most combos will start from lows because people are moving around and stuff like that. Everyone's back three is generally a pretty good reaching low and can usually start with can lead to decent combos, right? So most of the time you're going to start from a lot of lows or from punishes. What happens is throws are very important in this game, okay? Throws are very important because if you're low blocking, as long as I'm holding the block, I will get tossed and I can't break the throw. If I'm not holding block, I will crouch under the throw, right? So watch, if I set reversal attack to throw like this, reversal attack to throw, make sure you hit accept. Oops, let me set him to all block as well. So as long as I'm holding straight down, he can't throw me because throws are high. But if you block, highs can hit you. Highs can hit you if you're low blocking. And that's one of the keys. So in order to crouch under highs and punish them, you have to be brave and hold down without blocking. So as soon as you block, you can get hit by highs. But if you don't block, highs go over your head. Like that, right? Oops, I threw too early. And then if you have your crushing blows stored, you can get big old combos like that, right? I mean, that's basically what you got. So that's the trick with, so throws are really important. You've got to encourage people into trying to tech your throws or being scared to block by throwing them a lot. I feel like throws are going to be a very crucial part of this game. They've actually very, very, very highly toned down the overhead low mix-up game in this. So for example, the two characters that I picked, Johnny and Kung Lao, they actually have 0 overheads in any of their strings. Like even if I do this, I think, what was it? Not that string. What was the string? It was, God, what was the string? What's the string where he throws the thing down? Stop! Alright. It's this one right here. Back and light punch. Okay. No, forward and light punch. Forward, light punch, and then circle. So, even moves that look like overheads aren't overheads in this game at all. So if I do this string here, like that end is still a high. There are actually not a lot of overheads. Liu Kang doesn't have much overheads. So characters like Baraka and Scorpion, who actually have just raw overheads, are really, really blessed to have that overhead. So if you are playing a character like Kung Lao or Johnny Cage, you really got to pressure with a lot of lows and mix in throws. Because that's the thing, right? You're trying to get them to low block a lot, and then you can get them with throws. And that's kind of the mix-up there that you have in this game. That's the true mix-up in this game. Now, you know, I do have an overhead off of that, but it's very telegraphed. And then everybody also has a short hop, too. So just tap up very quickly and you short hop. And so everybody has a universal overhead on this, though your mileage may vary. Kung Lao's is really good because look how far that punch reaches, right? So that's really nice. Like, it's even further than his kick. Look at that. Most characters' kick have about this range. Punches will vary. Johnny Cage's punch won't hit at this range, but Kung Lao's punch instant overhead is really good. But it doesn't work on forward jump. It's only neutral jump, right? So you have to be next to them, and they have to be scared and not doing anything for you to land this overhead. So essentially for characters that don't have a lot of overhead, you're really just gotta use the throw as your mix-up. And then your combos are gonna come from lows and from whiff punishes. Whiff punishes are gonna be one of the biggest things. Because this game has block button, there's no proximity guard. So no matter what Kung Lao is doing, no matter how close I am, I can walk backwards. Because it doesn't need to trigger me to block, because blocking is an active thing. So if he does a kick from here and I walk backwards and it whiffs, then I can just counter right away with this, which is an excellent whiff punishing. So a lot of your combos are gonna come from whiff punishing, you know, stuff like that. Like that, or you're gonna get a lot of lows in there and peppering them in with this. Or you're gonna jump over something and they're in the middle of a big long move, and if you do jump punch, you can get a big old combo like that, right? So those are basically the ways that you're gonna start your combos. 327 damage. So yeah, basically that's the way it works. Yeah, and if they're ducking to block, if they're ducking so that they don't want to get thrown or to crouch under a high, then you just start throwing out mids at them and discourage them from that. Like Kung Lao's forward back kick is a great one, for example, because it's cancelable pretty late, so it's hit confirmable like that. Wow, if I double tap it, I can't cancel it. Interesting. Alright, don't double tap in this game. Learn not to double tap. That's that's another thing I'm gonna have to do as an impromptu lesson, is teaching people not to double tap and stuff like that, and other things like that. So actually, I'll take this chunk and throw it into an impromptu vid as well at the end of this session.